After turning 70, something shifts inside us. Time feels more precious. Each morning matters a little more, and questions that once felt far away begin to feel closer to the heart. How many healthy years do I have left? Am I doing the right things to make the most of them? The truth is, your body may already be giving you the answers, not in loud or dramatic ways, but through subtle, powerful signs. Signs that speak to your strength, resilience, and how well you're truly aging. In this video, we'll explore 7 science-backed indicators that doctors and researchers have found to be strong predictors of longevity after 70. These aren't guesses or myths. They're based on real patterns seen in those who not only live longer, but live better. Some of these signs might surprise you, others might feel familiar. Either way, you'll leave today with a deeper understanding of what your body is trying to tell you and what small steps you can take to support it moving forward. If you believe in aging with wisdom, strength, and intention, then you're in the right place. This is Senior Wellness, a space where growing older is something to be honored, not feared. If this message resonates with you, please subscribe to our channel. Give this video a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your journey inspires more people than you realize. Walking speed, a hidden window into longevity. It may seem simple, but the speed at which you walk says far more about your health than most people realize, especially after the age of 70. In fact, scientists have found that walking speed is one of the most reliable indicators of longevity in older adults. Why? Because walking is not just a physical act. It's a reflection of how well your heart muscles, joints, lungs, and brain are working together. When your walking pace slows down significantly, it may be a signal that one or more of these systems is struggling. You might notice it in small ways. Stairs take a bit longer to climb, you're passed by others more often on a morning walk, or you need more rest breaks than before. These subtle changes often go unnoticed until they start affecting your independence, but they can also be powerful early signs worth paying attention to. Researchers have found that seniors who walk at a slower than average pace are at higher risk for hospitalization, mobility issues, and even shortened life expectancy. But the good news is this: walking speed is something you can improve. At any age. Simple, consistent movement each day can help strengthen the muscles in your legs, support joint health, and improve heart and lung function. You don't need to power walk or push yourself to exhaustion. A gentle, steady pace that gradually increases over time can make all the difference. It's also important to practice awareness. Are you walking upright and balanced? Do you feel confident on different surfaces? These small observations can help you track your progress and understand your body better over time. If you're unsure about your walking speed or feel less steady than before, don't ignore it. Speak with your doctor or a physical therapist. They can offer support and safe ways to rebuild your strength. At Senior Wellness, we believe that every step you take is more than just a movement. It's a message from your body. And listening to that message is one of the smartest things you can do as you age. Whether you're walking through your neighborhood, down the grocery aisle, or around your garden, remember, walking is freedom. It's independence. It's life in motion. By supporting your walking ability with small daily habits and mindful care, you're not just improving mobility, you're laying the foundation for a longer, stronger life. That's the heart of senior living, and the wisdom that comes with aging well. Let's keep moving forward, one steady step at a time. Grip strength, a silent signal of strength and longevity. At first glance, the strength of your handshake might not seem like much, but to researchers and doctors, grip strength is a powerful window into your overall health, especially after the age of 70. Why is grip strength so important? Because it doesn't just reflect how strong your hands are. It's actually a broader sign of your muscle mass, nervous system function, and cardiovascular health. A firm, steady grip often means your body is working in harmony. On the other hand, a noticeably weak grip can point to potential issues long before they show up in more obvious ways. Studies have shown that seniors with lower grip strength are at a higher risk for falls, limited mobility, and even shorter life expectancy. That may sound concerning, but here's the good news. Grip strength is something you can improve at any stage of life. If you've noticed that everyday tasks like opening a jar, holding grocery bags, or turning a doorknob have become more difficult, your body might be trying to tell you it needs a little more support. These small changes matter, and they deserve your attention. One simple way to build grip strength is through daily hand exercises. You can gently squeeze a stress ball, use a soft resistance band, or lift light hand weights. Even folding laundry or gardening can become strength-building habits when done with awareness. The key is consistency. Just like walking helps maintain lower body strength, engaging your hands regularly, keeps your upper body more responsive and resilient and stronger. Hands often lead to more confidence in movement overall. It's also worth remembering that grip strength connects to more than just the hands. It's closely tied to how well your arms and shoulders function, how easily you can rise from a chair, and how safely you can catch yourself if you stumble. In that way, a stronger grip supports your independence, safety, and dignity. If you're unsure where you stand, a quick grip strength test can often be done at a clinic or during a routine checkup. Speak with your doctor. If you have concerns, especially if you've noticed recent weakness or difficulty completing tasks that used to feel easy. Here at Senior Wellness, we believe in tuning into your body's quiet signals. The strength in your hands might seem small, but it tells a much bigger story about your vitality and well-being. Maintaining your grip is about more than holding on. It's about holding on to your freedom, your strength, and the joyful routines that make life worth living. This is the essence of senior wisdom. Taking small steps that lead to lasting independence. A balance, the foundation of stability and longevity. There's something deeply humbling about realizing how much we rely on balance. It's not just about standing upright, it's about feeling secure as we move through our day. From getting out of bed to stepping into the shower, from climbing a curb to reaching for a shelf. Balance shapes our freedom. After 70, balance becomes more than a convenience. It becomes a reflection of how well your body, brain, and nervous system are working together. And studies show that the ability to balance, especially something as simple as standing on one foot for 10 seconds, is a strong predictor of overall longevity. Why is that? Because balance is connected to so many systems: vision, muscle strength, joint flexibility, inner ear function, and brain health. When even one of those systems weakens, your body has to work harder to stay upright. And when balance is lost, falls become more likely, and recovery becomes more difficult. You might not notice it right away. Maybe you reach for the wall more often when walking through the house. Maybe putting on socks while standing feels less steady than it used to. These subtle shifts are your body's quiet way of saying, "I need more support." The good news: balance can be improved. Simple daily exercises can make a big difference, like standing on one foot while holding onto a counter, practicing gentle yoga, or trying Tai Chi. Even slow walking with mindful posture can help reconnect your body's sense of center. These movements aren't just about preventing falls. They build confidence. They restore the natural rhythm of movement that helps you feel more in control, not just physically, but emotionally too. If you've been feeling off balance or unsure of your footing, it's important to take that seriously. Don't hesitate to go. Speak with your doctor or a physical therapist. They can recommend safe, personalized strategies to help restore stability. At Senior Wellness, we understand that balance is more than just physical. It's about creating steady ground, beneath your feet and within your life. Because when you feel secure in your steps, everything else becomes easier. Getting outside, connecting with others, or simply enjoying your day. This is the heart of senior living. Making daily choices that help you stay independent, confident, and safe. So if your body's asking for more balance, listen with kindness and respond with care. With patience and practice, stability can return. And with it comes peace of mind and the freedom to keep living life on your terms. Is sleep quality, the gentle power that restores and protects. There's something sacred about a good night's sleep. It's when the body heals, the mind resets, and the heart finds peace. Yet for many people after the age of 70, restful sleep becomes harder to come by. Tossing and turning, waking up too early, or lying awake in the middle of the night can slowly chip away at your energy, mood, and overall well-being. What many don't realize is that sleep quality is directly tied to longevity. Sleep quality. Scientific research shows that older adults who sleep well tend to live longer, healthier lives. Deep, consistent sleep supports your immune system, helps regulate blood pressure, keeps the mind clear, and allows your body to repair itself naturally. On the other hand, poor sleep, especially if it's chronic, can raise the risk of heart issues, memory problems, weight gain, and weakened immunity. It can also leave you feeling drained, foggy, or emotionally off balance. You may have experienced this. You go to bed early but still feel tired in the morning, or you wake up several times a night unable to fall back asleep. These disruptions aren't just frustrating, they're signals from your body that something may need attention. Fortunately, there are gentle, natural ways to support better sleep. Creating a calming bedtime routine, dimming the lights an hour before bed, and limiting screen time can all make a meaningful difference. Some seniors also find comfort in herbal teas, light stretching, or reading a familiar book before turning in. What you eat and when can also play a role. A heavy meal too close to bedtime or too much caffeine, or sugar late in the day can make falling asleep more difficult. Light balanced evening meals and staying well hydrated throughout the day, but reducing fluids at night may help support deeper rest. If sleep problems persist, don't ignore them. Your body may be signaling an underlying issue that deserves care. Always speak with your doctor. If you're struggling with sleep, they can help identify what's causing the disturbance and offer guidance suited to your specific needs. Here at Senior Wellness, we believe that quality sleep is more than a luxury, it's a pillar of holistic health. It touches everything: how clearly you think, how steadily you walk, and how joyfully you move through your day. When your sleep improves, life feels easier, lighter, and more hopeful. You wake up not just rested, but restored. At the heart of senior living is the idea that rest is a form of strength, so give yourself the kindness of calm evenings and quiet nights. It's one of the gentlest, most powerful ways to support your health at any age. Appetite and eating habits, the everyday clues to inner health. We often think of appetite as something small, just a passing hunger or a craving before dinner. But as we age, appetite becomes something much more meaningful. It's not just about eating, it's about how well the body is functioning, how strong your digestion is, and how balanced your energy feels from day to day. After 70 p.m., your appetite can quietly reflect your overall health. A steady, healthy appetite usually means your body is processing nutrients well, your metabolism is active, and your systems are working in harmony. But when appetite fades, when food no longer appeals to you, or when you unintentionally lose weight, it could be your body's gentle way of asking for more attention. Sometimes it starts gradually. You skip meals because you're not really hungry. Food doesn't taste the same. You feel full more quickly, or notice that grocery shopping and cooking don't bring the same joy they used to. These shifts may seem minor, but over time they can lead to fatigue, nutrient deficiencies, and even a weakened immune system. That's why researchers often view appetite and eating patterns as important indicators of longevity. Seniors who maintain a consistent intake of wholesome, nourishing foods tend to have stronger muscles, sharper minds, and greater resilience. The good news is that small, thoughtful changes can help restore both appetite and enjoyment. Eating meals at regular times, sharing meals with others, or enhancing food with fresh herbs and spices can make a big difference. Even the simple act of setting the table and savoring each bite can reawaken the pleasure of eating, including a balance of protein. Healthy fats, fiber, and colorful vegetables can also help. Foods like eggs, avocados, nuts, cooked greens, and homemade soups are not only easy to prepare but also kind to aging digestive systems. Sometimes underlying health conditions or medications may affect your appetite. If you've experienced ongoing weight loss or a noticeable drop in food interest, it's important to speak with your doctor. They can help identify what's going on and offer guidance tailored to your specific needs. Here at Senior Wellness, we see every meal as an opportunity not just to nourish the body, but to connect with yourself and your daily rhythm. Eating well is one of the most practical, loving ways to care for your health. This is part of what holistic health means. Noticing how the simple things like appetite can reflect deeper truths about your body's well-being. At the heart of senior living is the idea that food is more than fuel. It's a celebration of life, of culture, of comfort. So listen to your body, honor its hunger, and let each meal be a gentle step toward greater strength and vitality. Ability to manage stress, a quiet strength that extends your life. Stress is something we all experience, but how we respond to it makes all the difference, especially as we grow older. After 70, stress doesn't just affect how we feel emotionally, it has a real physical impact on the body. And research shows that those who can manage stress with calm and resilience often live longer, healthier lives. Why is that? Because long-term stress can cause low-level inflammation throughout the body. It can weaken the immune system, raise blood pressure, disrupt sleep, and even affect memory and mood. Over time, unmanaged stress wears down the systems that help keep you strong, balanced, and well. But here's the good news. Your ability to manage stress is a skill, and it's one that can grow stronger at any age. You may notice that some days feel more overwhelming than others. Maybe it's a busy household, a health concern, or something as simple as a change in routine. And yet there are also moments of peace when a quiet cup of tea, a short walk in nature, or a friendly conversation softens the edges of the day. These are the moments worth noticing. People who practice small, intentional habits, like deep breathing, prayer, journaling, or light movement, tend to recover from stress more easily. Their bodies stay calmer, their minds stay clearer, and their hearts remain open. You don't need to eliminate stress to be healthy. That's not realistic. But by learning how to respond to it gently, you protect your energy and extend your vitality. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, irritable, or stuck in worry, you're not alone. Many older adults face invisible pressures from health changes, family dynamics, or feelings of uncertainty about the future. If it feels like too much, don't hesitate to talk with your doctor or a counselor. Sometimes a simple conversation can bring surprising relief. At Senior Wellness, we believe that caring for your emotional well-being is just as important as caring for your physical health. That's the essence of holistic health. Supporting the whole person, not just the symptoms. Stress may never fully disappear, but your response to it can become one of your greatest strengths. With patience, self-compassion, and a few gentle tools, you can build an inner calm that guides you through whatever life brings. Because senior living isn't about avoiding challenges, it's about rising through them with grace. And in those moments when the world feels too loud, may you always remember, peace begins within you. The social connection, the lifeline that nourishes the heart and mind. There's something deeply human about wanting to feel seen, heard, and connected. As we grow older, these feelings become more than just emotional needs. They become vital to our health. In fact, social connection is one of the strongest predictors of longevity. After 70 pauses. Studies have shown that older adults who maintain close relationships, whether with family, friends, or a supportive community, tend to live longer, experience less cognitive decline, and enjoy a higher quality of life. Why? Because meaningful connection supports the brain, boosts the immune system, and eases emotional stress. On the other hand, prolonged loneliness can have real consequences. It has been linked to higher rates of heart disease, depression, anxiety, and even memory loss. And the challenge is that loneliness doesn't always look like sadness. Sometimes it's just the quiet absence of someone to talk to over a cup of coffee, or the silence at dinner when the house used to be full. If you felt that silence, you're not alone. Many seniors experience changes in their social lives. Friends move away, loved ones pass on, or children become busy with their own families. But connection doesn't have to fade with time. It can be rebuilt even in small and beautiful ways. Joining a community group, attending a local class, volunteering, or even calling a neighbor can open the door to meaningful conversation. Technology can also be a bridge. Video chats group, messages, and online communities are helping seniors connect in ways that weren't possible just a decade ago. What matters most is feeling like you belong, like your presence matters to someone else. That sense of belonging has been shown to protect both emotional and physical health, giving you energy, purpose, and peace of mind. If you've been feeling isolated, know that help is always available. Talking with your doctor, a counselor, or a local senior resource center can lead to opportunities you may not have considered. Sometimes all it takes is one conversation to start a new connection. Here at Senior Wellness, we believe that relationships are just as important as vitamins or exercise. They feed the spirit, they lift the heart. They remind us that no matter our age, we still have love to give and receive. This is the soul of senior living. A life shared, a life enriched. Whether you're laughing with a friend, writing a letter, or simply sitting in silence with someone who understands you are part of something greater, let's honor that truth. Let's reach out, stay open, and walk this journey together. Because no one is meant to grow older alone and no one has to. Each of these 7 signs is more than just a medical measure. They are reflections of how you're truly living. Your pace, your strength, your rest, your joy, and your connections all speak volumes about your health and the life you're creating each day. Aging well isn't about perfection. It's about awareness, compassion, and choosing to care for yourself in small, meaningful ways. No matter where you are on your journey, there is always room to grow, to strengthen, and to thrive. At Senior Wellness, we believe every day is a chance to listen to your body, nurture your spirit, and embrace the wisdom you've earned. If this message spoke to you, we'd be honored if you subscribe to our channel, like this video, and left a comment, sharing what inspired you most. Your voice might just encourage someone else on their journey too.